Hello, this is TAW691 here with part 2 of my NES collection. Um, Here is some more offbeat games that I have. Um, Here's Tiger Heli by Taito. I know a lot of people get that name mixed up when they say it. Um, Actually, it says Taito, but then at the bottom it says Acclaim. Very strange. And then here's Swords and Serpents. This game is okay. It's not one of your best games to play as far as the NES goes. I would kind of stay away from it. But for a collector's item, it's okay. Here's Demon Sword. And this is made by Taito again. Demon Sword's okay. It's not one of your greatest. Oh yeah, that's right. I got these too. Sorry, I get a little weirded out here. Here's the Tengen version of Gauntlet, and this is in mint condition. And surprisingly, it was a rental. Must not have been rented very often. I picked that up at, I think it was Kmart. They used to sell a lot of used games at one time. Then here's Pac-Man Tengen. I got this down at the Quakertown Farmers Market. Most of my games I got from down there. I've been collecting games for a long time, and that's about the closest place anymore now that you can actually find anything like that. I know back in the mid-90s they used to sell them at EB Games. That's where I got a lot of the other ones. But game stores anymore are not really a dime a dozen as far as selling all games, not just the newer systems. EB Games pretty much conquered that market. EB Games and GameStop. What was the other one? Game Crazy. Not a big fan of Game Crazy. There's not many left on the East Coast anymore. I think the only ones that are left is up in Maryland or something like that. All the ones around here closed, which wasn't many. I'm not really big of a fan following and whatnot. But anyway, here's Gauntlet 2. I really didn't like Gauntlet 2 that much. I don't know why. It just didn't have the same thunder as the original Gauntlet. And here's some really good favorites here. Wizards and Warriors, one of my faves. Wizards and Warriors 2, Iron Sword, with Fabio on the front cover. I always knew he was a weirdo. Castle Quest. This game is a bastard. It took me forever to beat that game. I didn't think there was any end to the game, but surprisingly there is. You have to go, of course, through the whole castle, and it's hard. Here's Rygar, the original, not the crappy remake, and Tecmo made that. Here's Battletoads, one of my faves. I always like the Battletoads series. Here's Sky Shark, another Taito game. Damn it. WrestleMania Challenge. I think I showed these in my WWF WWE video game collection. There's a Steel Cage Challenge. And then here is this. The label's a little chewed up, but it's World Championship Wrestling with the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal on the front. It's a little chewed up. It was the only version I found at that point, so I picked it up. I think there's only 5 wrestlers on there or something like that. Here's Double Dragon, another classic. Double Dragon 2: The Revenge. Bartman meets Radioactive Man. I had this game for a long time because at one point I was a big Simpsons fan. I watched The Simpsons till about like maybe the 6th season, and then I gave up. I basically grew out of it, you know. I know most people would say, "You don't like The Simpsons?" It got old. What can I say? I moved on to Cartoon Network shows, people. Much better at that time. Not anymore. Adult Swim is where it's at right now. And then here's Terra Cresta, made by Vic Tokai. And here's Defender 2. I didn't get a chance to pick up... I don't know if they even made Defender 1 for that. Here's Terminator 2. A prick game, I must say. It's very hard. Arkai Warriors 1. I didn't pick up the rest of them yet. And here's POW, Prisoner of War. And it's a SNK, so you know it's good. SNK stuff is always pretty, a little bit different. And here's a game, I think this is one of the last games I picked up. It was Mechanized Attack. That's also a SNK game. Phantom Fighter. This game is really weird. I mean, really, really weird. Godzilla! Of course. Or as the Japanese would say, Gojira. And here's X-Men. Not one of the best X-Men games out there, but it'll do. And my biggest fave, The Punisher! Oh, yes. I love shooting guys with playing saxophones in that game. And here's the classic Batman. The only Batman game that's actually very, very good. And the replay value is high. And here's Wolverine. I'm a big fan of Wolverine, but this game is not really that great. And then, of course, I have my cartridge converters. I think I showed these off in one of my other collections, or showed them. Not showed them off, but and then here's my 72 to 60 pin. And then the only two Japanese games I actually own for the Famicom is Super Mario 3, of course, and I think this is not Gyromite. I think this is Stack Up. They call it in Japan Block for some reason. Yeah. These games are pretty rare, fairly. Okay, and that is the end of my NES collection. Till next time, I'm going to try to get my Super Nintendo games recorded and whatnot. Till next time, this is TAW691 signing off. So really, the next part would be part 3 of my game collection. I'm going to try to get to all my stuff. It may take a little time. I do have a lot of stuff packed away. Just have to dig it out and whatnot. But this is TAW691 signing off. Once again, until next part of the videos, I'll see you.